putting in a lot of work and got some really good players and some good community members and some good coaches coming on board joining us, and that's the goal we're working towards.
Okay, and then what are you looking forward to most about this season?
I'm looking forward just to becoming and being a part of this community. I've met some very helpful people in the community, people that are a part of the county school system that are Holt alumni that want to just help in any way possible, bring the community together. The players, they love football, they want to see us do well, and just being a part of this process, establishing something here that we can all be proud of in the community.
Okay, and then what would you say your mindset is going into the season?
Mindset is just anything and everything we can do to get better every day. We don't have a lot of time coming in. We got started practicing right before the 4th of July, came up on a major holiday. We've been working through it. A lot of good young men that have been receptive to the challenge in front of us, and they didn't get to do much after spring football got shut down in May. So they had a couple months off where some of them were dying to be out here doing stuff, but they couldn't. They didn't have anything going on, and so we picked up. We took off running. We've been running ever since, and we haven't stopped.
Okay, and then what is your main goal for the whole season? Is it to win state, or is it to just get better? What is your main goal?
Our main goal, setting a standard and a tradition of excellence, it's not all measured by wins and losses in the scoreboard. And with that said, we go into every game with the mindset that we have the personnel and the ability to win the game. So we're looking at this, yes, we want to win every game we play, but also high school athletics is not measured solely by the score on the scoreboard. So we're focusing on the academics, we're focusing on life after sports. But with that said, like I said a minute ago, we do want to do well. Our goal, we're in a region where we feel like we can win some games, we can make a push for the playoffs, and we're not going to back down from that. We're going to go into every game trying to win, and that's our goal.
So tell us a little bit about these guys you brought with you, kind of what they're going to bring to the team.
Absolutely. What these guys bring is leadership. Junior over here and Marquise, Ryan, I call him Junior. He goes by Junior. There's some really good leaders on our team, experienced players. They're both starters on our defense, players I think y'all should really watch out for that are going to, I think, have a big season. But more than anything, they've been, from day one, they've been all aboard, all in, picking up teammates, giving them rides, doing things that they can to recruit kids to come back, letting them know what's going on. They've had the right attitude, the growth attitude of getting better every day, and that's what we're looking for. Players like that want us to start something special here, and that's why they're sitting here with me today.
Your old traditions into this season, or is this going to be like a new experience for everyone involved?
Well, I mean, it's a new experience, new year. We try not to look back too much. Of course, we want to build on what we've done, but it's a new season, a whole new team, got a lot of new positions that have to be filled, and we're looking forward to getting this thing rolling.
Okay, and then what are you looking forward to most about this season?
I always put an emphasis on our senior group. That's the first time experience for all these kids. When it rolls around their senior year, we want to make it special for them. We want to have a good season, get in the playoffs, and hopefully build on the things that we have done the last few years.
Okay, and then who would you say is more excited, to start this first game and everything, you or the players?
Well, I'm 51 years old, so there's not a whole lot of things that get me excited, but football season is one of the things it does. It gets the adrenaline going, gets me pumped up, but I know what our kids have worked hard, put in a tremendous amount of work, and they're certainly probably a little more excited than me. Getting ready to tee it up 2 weeks from tomorrow.
So tell us about that, playing against Berry first game. I know there's going to be an interesting dynamic with their new coach.
Certainly will, with Coach Mims, who's a former Northside Ram himself. So his first experience as a head football coach, playing his alma mater, I couldn't imagine what he's feeling right now. But we're looking forward to it. Again, 2 weeks from tomorrow, and we're going to go out there and play as hard as we can and hopefully get a victory.
So, you as a coach, what are you looking forward to most about this season?
Well, I'm hoping for more normalcy from the COVID year, but we're just excited to play again, get going. Looking forward forward to seeing the guys work hard and improve every day. So,
Are you bringing any new traditions into this season, or are you gonna keep all of your old traditions the same?
we'll shake things up. We do that every year, do something a little different, but you know, our core principles don't change, and what we do is going to be very similar. So.
Okay, and then what is your mindset for this season? Like,
The mindset is get better every day. Get better every rep, every drill, everything that we do. Try to get better at it and see improvement. Teach these guys how to continue to work hard and harder, and so they can be in the best possible place for success. So.
and who would you say is more excited about the season, you or the players?
I hope we're all equally excited, to be honest with you, but you know, that's hard to gauge. I mean, sometimes when it's been a very the temperature this week's been better, but sometimes it's hard to gauge excitement and intensity, and sometimes we have to kind of look forward to what's coming. But I think we're equally excited. I hope we're all vying for the top spot. Each player on the team is being the most excited, but I think everybody's very excited about getting going.
First of all, thank y'all very much for hosting this event, for allowing us to come in. What we're looking for the most is continuing to grow a program. And, you know, we're watching these young men grow up before our eyes. We're starting year 3 at Brookwood, and we've seen, you know, guys grow up that had to start for us as freshmen that are going to be playing as juniors and seniors now, that are totally different young men, totally different football players, and, you know, just looking for progress in what we do, and, you know, trying to encourage our kids and teach our kids how to compete. That's where we are.
Okay, and then what would you say your mindset for the season, like going into the first game, what is your mindset of everything?
Our mindset is we're learning how to be physical, and, you know, for the first time in the 3 years that I've been at Brookwood, we're going to have you know, a team for the most part that actually looks like a 6A football team. And, you know, these guys are happy because they got out of the last 20 minutes of practice to get here today. But that's been one of the big things that has been our focus since we started fall camp last Monday, you know, was the physicality in everything that we're doing. You know, we're going to be more diverse on offense, but we've got to be more physical on defense, more physical up front on offense. And that's been the focus of everything that we're doing. But, you know, we open up with West Blockton, and, you know, we're looking forward to a great night and a great game with them, knowing that that's a non-region game that we've got to find a way to win.
And continue the traditions that are there, and you know, our job is to try to get it to the next level. And you know, we do have really good talent, got good players, and you know, we're off to a good start. You know, obviously a lot of things we can do better, but you know, the first 3 days have been productive.
Yeah, Coach. Along the same lines, what new things have you brought to the program? Obviously, the team had a lot of success previously, but what new things have you brought this year?
We're going to be different both sides of the ball, kicking game, the whole nine. You know, we'll be different offensively, schematically, defensively, and you know, I'm a guy that believes in running the football and establishing the run. And of course, when you got a quarterback like we've got, you know, we're going to let him make plays as well. But I think he fits beautifully in what we want to do. And defensively, you know, we're about pressure, and that's just kind of what we hang our hat on. And, you know, I think getting in when I got in, we were able to have a productive spring. Summer's been productive for us, and you know, we're now at the point where I feel like we can get some quality reps, and we're not working on install as much anymore. We're able to get some quality reps in and try to improve on what we're doing.
You know, you mentioned the quarterback situation. Obviously, Ethan Crawford, he's a great quarterback, had a good season last year. What do you kind of expect from him this year?
Well, you know, he's kind of the guy that stirs the drink for us. You know, I mean, he's a multi-talented kid, and you know, if there's ever been a dual guy, he's one of them. I've been blessed to have some great ones in the past, and you know, he fits the mold of what you want. You know, he's a great runner, he's a great thrower, and you know, he's still got a lot of room to grow and to improve, and you know, he's going to be obviously a huge key for us on the offensive side of the ball.
really excited. Probably hadn't been this excited in a long time for football to get started, and it's been a blessing to be back at Tuscaloosa County, and for a lot of reasons. You know, our family is just here and being closer together, but have a chance to really impact this community and be with these young men and watch these young men grow.
And kind of with that in mind, you've been really busy with a lot of facility upgrades, and you're getting a new turf playing surface. So talk us through all the different changes that fans can expect.
Right. Well, I mean, the bottom line is that I really view Tuscaloosa County as just a gold mine opportunity. And I think the greatest resource that we have in North Porter is people. We have just such great people and a great community of support. And that's everybody from our alumni to community members to our administration, our teachers, obviously our players, and you know, so we're excited about everything we can do. And when we got here, you know, the process is we want to develop the holistic program, and we want a program that's about developing players in every area of their life. And to do that, you know, there's 7 areas of a football program. There's obviously the ones you talked about with facilities and equipment, but you have you know, your athletic development, your academics, character development. You have how you're going to develop your players for a life after sports, or after high school, which is we call post-secondary. You have how you're going to develop your staff, and then you have how you're going to get your community involved, your community involvement. You know, so when we got here, we did a complete evaluation of the program in every area, all 7 areas that I just mentioned, and then set out an improvement plan that we want to do to help our players have the best experience. And with that comes a lot of work. And you know, like you said, you know, I think everybody sees a visual change, and I think that's important that our community sees that in facilities and you know, a new field house and our field. And I think those things are important because that gives people proof that there is change here, but the real proof is the change in the hearts and the mindset of our team, and then what we feel like we can accomplish as a program. And those are things people don't get to see until we get a chance to play, and they get to see how we play.
You mentioned that community involvement is a pillar of your program. What kind of things do you hope this season to kind of get the community more involved with Tuscaloosa County football?
Yeah. Well, I mean, first of all, I mean, we said when we got here that the goal was really not winning. The goal was to create a spirit amongst our program that helped everybody want to be valued, wanted to be a part of our program, and allowed our program to be something that gave people something to feel connected to. And then we wanted to be a team that inspired those people by how we played, our style of play, which is, you know, playing with great effort and physicality and teamwork, excitement. And we just feel like, you know, that winning is a byproduct of that. Winning will take care of itself in time, you know. So there's been a multitude of programs we've done since we've been here, whether it's partner with Sheldon State, whether it's youth clinics, ladies clinics, whether it's elementary school programs that are fixing to kick up in the fall, taking our team on leadership trips. There's been a variety of things that has happened. But the bottom line is we say that everybody that touches our program has a chance to make our program better, right? And so those we call those are stakeholders, you know. So everybody in our community has a chance to help our program get better, and everywhere we go, we want us to be able to bring value and them to bring value to us.